What's up, YouTubes? Barn's going up. Got all the framing done today. Had some of my buddies come in from work. They broke their quarantine to come help me. But we kept our 6-foot social isolation. So just showing the barn. Coming out pretty good. Got all the trusses in today. All the purlins on. Got to put metal on. Haven't figured everything out yet, but we're getting there. I don't know what I'm going to do with siding yet. Still kind of thinking about what I'm going to do on the house. I guess I should have these things figured out by now. But anyway, spring is coming. It's starting to green up around here. Check that out. So I guess I'll show you the barn a little more. Making it pretty tall. It's 13-foot sidewalls. Oh, I can put my lean-tos off here and still be 12 foot at the side so I can put my camper under there. So, kind of a cheaper way instead of having a barn big enough to put everything in, you know, put the camper and my tractor and some stuff out here under the lean-to. So, a couple of my posts settled. I'm going to have to kind of work on that a little bit. But, that's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? Are we freaking out about coronavirus? I am a little bit. I wouldn't lie. But, I don't know. What can we do about it? Nothing. You got your preps. You got your food. You got your water. Why not? I said use this as an example. I mean, if this doesn't have the death rate that, you know, Ebola or SARS or one of those has, do you think we're never going to have another pandemic? That's pretty naive. It's kind of biblical, don't you think? Store up. It says the rich man has choice wines and oils. You know, you're supposed to save up your grain every 7th year, not plan a harvest, have that much in advance. What if we didn't work every 7th year? Would you have enough money? I'm not saying I would. But it's all written there. You know, we have an instruction book. Why don't we follow it? I don't know. I put a video out that said I'm not a prepper, but I am prepared. And I don't know, maybe I am a prepper. I know it was on my heart pretty heavy the past 6 or 8 months to store food. And I did it. I didn't have a lot before then. I always thought I was a hunter. I'm a fisherman. You know, I always have a garden. I'm good to go. No, not necessarily. It's the middle of March, and we were getting about 2 inches of rain every day. So, you know, haven't been gardening. If you look historically, in the Great Depression, they eliminated deer and turkey. I mean, the first year. So, what are you doing? Comment below. I don't know. Just think about it. Use this as an exercise. What are you going to do next time? What are you going to do when you can buy toilet paper? What are you going to do when things aren't crazy? Are you going to buy extra? Are you going to have chickens? Like my buddy Matt, who's just getting into chickens. Anyway, think about it. I was talking with a buddy of mine. I said, nearly all of my hobbies revolve around food. That's crazy. I said, I like to fish, like to hunt, like to garden, like to put up food. I can. I mean, it's like go on a trip, go on a hunting trip, go on a trip, go on a fishing trip. It's crazy. I mean, this is the way people used to be. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm like the greatest example, but you know, we should think a little bit more than if I can't go through the drive-thru, I'm going to starve to death. That's a little ridiculous. Who is calling me? I'll be ignoring that. That was my lovely wife. I'll call her back. She's wanting to know if I'm dead, probably from falling off the trusses. So, I don't know. This is a good time for introspection, for just looking at what you got. I mean, what if things get better? Americans, God bless us, We're so naive because it's just such a great country. Got anything you want to eat, you got it now through a drive-through. You don't have to cook. I mean, anything, any item you want, Amazon, boom, done. It may not always be like that. This is your warning. I mean, I don't know. People shout it from the freaking rooftops, but nobody, you don't listen. When gas back in 2008 went from, $2 to $4.25, it was crazy. You couldn't buy a Prius. You could just give a Suburban away. A year later, the price was down. Completely forgot. It's like, and part of it is because we live in a great country where we have the freedoms to get things we want. We have just unlimited food, and it's cheap. Everything we have is so artificially cheap. Clothing shouldn't be so cheap. It's just people throw them away. Oh, just throw them away. Nobody repairs clothes. I mean, they don't repair cars. People have a check engine light come on. They're like, oh, it's time for a new car. It's nickel and diming me to death. I'm going to go buy a $60,000, $70,000 pickup truck. Okay. Math is tough. Anyway, I don't want to get on a rant. Look, I care about you guys. I have no social media. I care nothing about anything. I like YouTube because if you comment I don't like you, or I don't like you, I just block you. And I just feel the need to tell people what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, that's cool. If you do like it, that's cool. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it's just been heavy on my heart to talk to people about preparing for maybe when we don't have as much. I've been doing this for about a year. I've been sharing on YouTube. I've been doing it my whole life. Anyway, we're going to make it through this, but just don't forget what this was like. I guess I'm getting a little older, but don't forget about 9/11. Don't forget about, I remember 9/11. People were lined up around the block. All the gas pumps were empty, at least in my town. Remember 2008 when the stock market crashed and everything was crazy? It's doing it again. And guess what? It's going to do it again. Start thinking about these things. Anyway, especially you guys. You're supposed to be protecting your families. You're supposed to be the leader of your house. You're supposed to be the one in charge. So, direct message to you. Take care of your family. It's your job. Ordained by God. Anyway, that's my update. That's my semi-rant. As you can tell, I'm social isolating. I'm within 6 feet of all people. So, get out of those big cities. That's the next thing. I'm going to close this with that. Come out of her, my people. Yes, ye partake in her plagues. Come out of Babylon. You shouldn't be in these built-up areas. You shouldn't. No, bad. Pandemic, bad. When you live in congested areas. New York City, bad. Indianapolis, Chicago, Houston, wherever. People are meant to live like this. Maybe not everybody can do that. But, come on. It's not going to get better. People are not going to act better when they don't have food. People, the two things, I listen to Pastor Joe Fox, and he always talks about this, is two things you got to worry about. Starving to death and people acting badly. Pretty much everything can fall into that category. So, why worry about toilet paper if you got no food? Listen, you guys should be buying seeds right now. That's the next run. People are going to start thinking, oh, maybe I should grow a garden. Then you're not going to be able to buy it. Buy them now. Go buy your plants now. Put them in your window. Water them. Keep them. They may not be there. Think about the future. Be a step ahead of the freaking masses of people that something happens and they're going to go buy toilet paper and they have no food. So anyway, sorry about that rant. I try not to be a ranty type person, but thank God. I think we'll pull through this. I thank God, truthfully thank God that we have President Trump. Oh my gosh, can you imagine some of the other people? He's handling this the best any person could. They can't give the guy a break. He shuts down air traffic from China too early. He's a racist. Then other countries do it. They say we should be like other countries. Come on. Think about it. Anyway, stay tuned. Be prepared. Do the best you can. For you men out there, you're supposed to be the leaders of your family. Protect them. You need to prepare food, water, shelter, medicines, all that stuff. All the information's out there. You're looking at a phone that has, you know, some information. Basically everything accumulated through all history of mankind in your hand right now. So use it for something productive and not, I don't have any games. Angry Birds, I don't know, whatever you play. Use your phone, figure out what you need. How much food do I need? How much water do I need? How much medicine should I have? How much toiletries should I have? You know, do I have extra fuel? Do I have ammunition? I mean, yeah, there's a run on ammunition now. People are scared. It's gonna happen every time. Buy it when people aren't scared. Anyway, this is why I don't edit videos, because I wouldn't have much of a video. So I care for you guys. I want you to do better. Post down below what you guys are doing. Anyway, share it, post, comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check you later. I'll give another update when I put the medal up. See ya.